Very good morning to one and all. Today I am going to explain the example based on block diagram. In previous section we have seen in previous lecture or previous session the block diagram reduction rules and how to obtain, by using this reduction rule we obtain a transfer function for the given block diagram. So in this lecture number 16 part 2 I am going to explain the how this, by using these rules, block diagram reduction rules, and to obtain the transfer function for the given block diagram. So first here example is given. Determine the transfer function C of s into R of s, where C of s is the output response and R of s is your input response. So transfer function is nothing but the output response divided by input response in Laplace transform. So we can define a transfer function for this block diagram. First we reduce the given block diagram into simple equations, so in a single block. So by using this equation we can, by using block diagram reduction rules, we can reduce this complicated block diagram into simple block diagram, and we obtain the transfer function C of s into R of s, that is in the form of Laplace. So let us begin with the first. If you observe, these are the summing points, these are the blocks, these are the feedback loops. So first we find out the, if you observe from G3 and G2, these are two blocks are in parallel. So the block, so we start with the solution. So see here, solution. Here G3 and G2, we dotted line which indicates that these two blocks are in parallel. So whenever these two blocks are in parallel, they are reduced. That time we add these two blocks by algebraic addition. So by algebraic sign, so blocks G3 and G2 are in parallel, so we can add them. So we can again draw same block diagram. So we can see here, first summing point, second summing point, G1, then G4, and this G3 and G2 are in parallel, so we can add them. So we get after solving G2 plus G3, these are in addition. Then this summing point is removed, so we can solve first block when these two blocks are in parallel. So here feedback loop present H1, and second feedback loop is present from between first summing point to this, that is H2. Signs are negative and positive. Sign is very important to be remember, plus plus. Okay, so this is R and this is C. Now if you observe again, this G1 and G2, these two blocks, G1 and G4, these two blocks are in parallel, sorry, series, they we can multiply. So the block, second step, the block G1 and G4 in series. So we can, when these two blocks are in series, they are multiplied each other. So after solving the block diagram, reduction rule, when two blocks in series, they are multiplied each other. So G1 into G4, H1, this is the feedback, first feedback, positive feedback, R, then G2, G3, H2 is another feedback, okay, and this is C. So we can solve in second, G1 and G4 are series, so they are multiplied each other. Now if you observe, this is a minor feedback loop, so we can write down the transfer function for negative feedback. For the positive feedback, we can write down the transfer function, or we can write down the, we can remove this feedback loop, we can remove this feedback loop, okay, this first feedback loop. So according to to remove the feedback loop, we get G1 into G4 divided by, so here is a positive feedback, so sign on a denominator is negative, G1 G4 into H1. Again the block G2 plus G3, okay, if you observe this. Now there is a one more feedback loop will be present, that is one H2. This one is a negative feedback loop, here is a R and this is a C. Now if you observe, after reduction, the first feedback loop, we get this block. So these blocks, this we can say this is block number 1 and block number 2, these are in series, so we can, when those two blocks are in series, then we can multiply each other according to the block diagram reduction rule. So we can, after solving, so we can see here these two blocks are in series, so we can reduce G1 G4 1 minus G1 G4 into H1 into G2 plus G3. So this is the reduction rule, and feedback loop is present as it is, negative feedback, positive sign, okay. So this is C and this is R. Now these blocks in series, so we can multiply each other. Now we can remove this feedback loop. So according to the feedback loop, so we can write down the equations. C of s into R of s, which is nothing but a transfer function in Laplace. So G1 G4 into G2 into G3 divided by 1 minus G1 G4 into H1 divided by 1 plus. Here it is a negative feedback, so denominator sign is positive to be remembered. So we get G1 G4 G2 plus G3 divided by 1 minus G1 G4 H1 into H2. So this is the transfer function equation. If we simplify, further simplification, we get G1 G4 G2 into G3 divided by 1 minus G1 G4 H1 into G1 plus G4 into brackets G2 plus G3 into H2. So this is the final transfer function for the given block diagram. So this is simple. This is a very easy step to solve this. Now we can see another example. So in next example we also see the more practices. So we can stop here.